Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm your game bastard, Kyle.
I am Todd.
Corey here.
And Austin.
Well, right on everybody's heels. Everybody, well done. I think we just end on a high note.
One of these days, we're going to be good at this.
So today we're playing G.I. Joe, the role-playing game. We've been playing it for the past 3 episodes.
It's amazing.
4 episodes.
4 episodes?
Yeah.
I'm not good with numbers.
It feels so short because it's so fucking fun.
Yeah. We're having a great time with it.
We're way ahead of the game. Like, episode 2 comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Oh, does
we're
it?
recording episode 5 now. Little peek behind the veil. The magic of the bastard.
It's just like on Wheel of Fortune. They record like a week's worth of TV shows on like one day.
Yeah. I remember, like, when 9/11 happened, the episode that day didn't even address it.
No.
And I
That's
was
definitely...
like, come on. And then I was like,
matter of-
oh! And
So,
I found
as a
out-
matter of fact, one of the puzzles was World Trade Center.
Yeah. And the category was safe places.
So,
Starting off good on the old podcast today.
Austin, who are you playing today?
I am Heretic.
Corey?
I'm Lizard Lips, the ninja.
Todd?
Barge hog.
And I'll be playing all the best characters, everybody from Cobra. And I guess technically everybody from not Cobra. Really everyone.
You're also Sparks.
Sparks, Wild Bill,
Chuckles.
Chuckles.
The Hamburglar. I don't even know why he's in this.
I don't know.
But he is. It's...
He's a criminal.
Yeah,
You know.
he's a long-term Cobra operative. We open on a black screen, and we hear the rumble of thunder. The screen lightens, and we see a tire. There's a crash of lightning, and on the tire it says, "For use with rapid attack motorcycle only." And the screen pans out, and we see that tire has been crudely bolted to the landing gear of a cargo airplane. Music starts to come in. It's Iron Maiden, Flight of Icarus.
Yeah.
Cool.
We pan out even further. That landing gear is rattling. The plane is flying through a thunderstorm because Barge Hog is at the controls.
The plane?
Goddamn right.
Of the plane.
Oh my God! Where's Wild Bill's got the weekend off?
Wild Bill couldn't get there fast enough. You guys had to get to Harp fast, so
We had to improvise.
you
Okay.
repaired the Cobra cargo plane, got it into the air. Barge Hog is flying.
Okay.
I still don't understand that decision, but we did our best.
Hey, man, fly high as the sun.
I assume that's some musical reference.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm going to go take a nap in the cargo hold.
Lizard Lips and Heretic are, of course, in the cargo hold, strapped into the bucket seats.
Heretic's just flopping around the back.
Yeah.
There's no seatbelts in the cargo
There's a
hold.
lot of turbulence. The plane is rattling. All the cargo in the back is that you guys did not secure before you took off. It's just sliding around.
Hell, I probably shouldn't have taken so many oxys before I started flying this fucking
Jesus.
plane.
You are not going to pass your piss test. By the way, how many in canon? How many days till you got to be back on the boat?
Let me add it. I'm trying to we're probably closing in on like 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
got a
actually,
couple of weeks.
That's actually about right, yeah. So there's been radio static mostly since you guys left Skagavik. You've only been getting intermittent connections with Sparks. Suddenly the radio flares to life. G.I. Joe team, this is Major Wallace. Respond.
Hello.
Hey, man.
What are you doing? I've been informed you have a Cobra aircraft and you're flying it to Harp?
Heretic fights his way up to the cockpit to listen into what's happening, looking very disheveled and beaten up.
Make an acrobatics roll.
All right. I have no acrobatics.
So you're going to roll with disadvantage, basically.
Okay, so I'm going to get another story point and just fail that.
Okay.
Oh wait, we all get a story point, right?
Oh, yeah, you guys all get a story point.
All right, so now I have 2. And that comes from my hang-up unbalanced skill. Instead of rolling with a snag, you can fail and take a story point. I haven't done that so far.
Oh, nice. So Heretic here's the radio flare. He and Lizard Lips are on the back. He gets up, he's like trying to get to the front, and the plane just rolls, and he goes flying across the cargo bay, slams into a wall.
At this point, Lizard Lips speaks up. You know, we're wearing these headsets for a reason. We can communicate right here in our safe little seats.
To each other, but only right now. Right now, only Barge Hawk can talk to Major Wallace.
Right now, I am the official spokesman for the group.
There's a long silence, and you hear, Mother of God.
We are on the highway to Hawthorne? What the fuck is it?
Harp.
We're on the highway to Harp.
So it's hard to tell what Barge Hawk is saying because the roar of the plane engines. I mean, the interior of the
Plus
of
the
cargo-
Iron Maiden.
Plus the Iron Maiden. It's hard to hear what Major Wallace is saying. You hear something like, "You morons! You're flying a Cobra, and I bet you haven't even. Why are you? and then it goes dead. So your current estimate is you're a few hours from the HARP facility. You're currently flying over the Arctic Ocean through a thunderstorm. It's 2 a.m. Everything is fine.
I just want to let y'all know this is the most fucking metal thing I've ever done in my goddamn life. I took Oxy, but right now the adrenaline is kicking in. This thunderstorm, flying a plane. By the way, it's the first time I've ever flown anything. I mean, I've driven a boat before. I've ridden motorcycles. I didn't drive a Jeep. I didn't drive any kind of vehicle. But it's the first time I've ever piloted anything, and I gotta tell you, it is fucking sweet. Y'all just strap in and get ready because we're gonna be heading into HARP here in just a few minutes. All right, 10-4, over and out.
This is the fourth most metal thing I've ever done. Used to do quite a bit of metal things back in Bangor. I was in the choir. At the local Presbyterian church I was. The Bangor Presbyterian Church of Bangor. Maine.
All right, Todd, you need to make a technology test.
Barge Hog's technology is a D4. That is an 11.
Barge Hog is manning the controls, checking the flaps and all the other parts of an aircraft that I don't know. And
He doesn't either.
the radar system keeps going in and out. He's tapping on the screen. So for a moment, there's contacts coming in on the radar. And then the radar just goes out, comes back on. Everything's clean. Radio comes back to life.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, Sparky?
Hey, just quick check. Everything okay up there?
Oh yeah, we're doing good, man. We are taking the highway to the danger zone. I'm telling you, I understand now why dudes get addicted to this whole flight thing, because I'm not going to lie to you, I am fully torqued right now.
Okay, but you're not getting shot at or nothing?
No, just a little bit of lightning.
Okay, we just had some long-range contacts and...
Line goes dead. Then the whole plane rattles as a rattler buzzes past you. Flies straight past the cargo plane. You see it go, disappear into a cloud bank just ahead.
Hey there, Heretic and Lizard Lips. This is your old buddy Barge Hog, your captain and pilot. Looks like we got a little bit of a rattler problem out there, and I don't mean a diamondback.
All right, I'm going to come on up to the cockpit then. Should I do an acrobatic thing?
No, you're a ninja.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're unstrapping, you get out, and then in the cargo bay, Corey, Lizard Lips hears thunk, 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 thunk. Sounds like something hitting the top, or perhaps landing on the top of the cargo plane.
Did anybody else hear that? Come on back.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Lizard Lips got a 10.
I also rolled an 11.
So Todd, Barjog sees the rattler swoop back in, blast under the cargo plane, go somewhere to your rear, does not open fire. It is Heretic's turn.
We can hold an action, correct?
You can.
All right, so then Heretic stations himself facing the side door of the plane in case someone tries to blow it open. And we're going to hold on that for if someone tries to breach the plane. And at the same time, he looks over and says, Barge Hog, I know this is your first time flying a plane, but do you think you could do a couple of cool spins? That'd be fun, right?
Perhaps a corkscrew.
It is Barjog's turn.
Do a barrel roll.
Quick question for you there, Heretic and Lizard Lips. Y'all ever see that movie Flight with Denzel Washington where he's a pilot high on cocaine and drunk off his ass?
I've seen every Denzel
I did
movie.
not, but I feel like I just saw it just now.
Yeah, hold on to your asses. We're about to do a deep dive. And Barjog is just going to, fly straight down.
Okay. So what's your intent here?
My intent is to shake the rattler and get whatever landed on the top of this thing off.
Jiggle it.
Okay.
But yeah, he's gonna fly straight down while spinning, like I said, a barrel roll.
So I think just roll your driving and you'll set the bar for...
Like an opposed roll.
Yeah, I'm thinking like an opposed roll, to see how many, just roll your drive.
All right.
And I'll roll some dice here.
Barchog's drive is D4. Before he attempts this maneuver, he switches the music from Iron Maiden's Flight of Icarus to Slaughter's Fly to the Angels.
God.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. So there's Cobra troopers on the plane. I think you guys got that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we're going to interpret this as an attack. I'm going to give them a boost to their toughness because they have magnetic repelling gear and stuff. They're attached to the plane now. So, if you do a barrel roll, they're not just going to fall off. But you could drive evasively enough that it flings some of them off. So
Makes them dizzy.
yeah, so roll. You're basically the target you need to hit is like 15, and then I'll have you roll some dice. We'll see how many get flung off.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's a 16.
Yay.
Okay, so
Why did I just sound like Lizard Lips then? I have no idea.
Well,
I don't know why I did that.
16. I'll just roll some dice for them to see how many of them make it. And yeah, you guys are also going to need to make acrobatics.
Awesome.
not a problem.
Difficulty number 16 to stay on your feet.
Ooh, I rolled a 4 and a 2.
That's not good.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Lizard Lips is an expert in acrobatics. Gonna be rolling a d20 and a d12. That's a 19, so
Lizard Lips is fine.
I'm actually doing a handstand on one hand.
So I'm going to roll for these guys. I'm basically just going to make saving throws. If they do sort of bad, they're going to be essentially stunned, hanging on for dear life. If they do really bad, well, you know,
They're going to heaven,
they're going to heaven.
as long as they were saved.
So you guys hear screams and things thumping against the side of the plane as it goes into a corkscrew. Well, Lizard Lips hears this. Heretic is getting in touch with the top of the cabin.
You remember that scene from Inception where they're just rolling around the
Yes.
hallway? That's what Heretic's doing
Essentially,
right
Lizard Lips, you see like people on ropes dangling around the side of the plane, like being like spun around it. 3 guys go flying off into the wild blue yonder.
Wow. How many guys were there? It sounded. I heard 4 thumps.
You heard 4 things land,
Okay.
each carrying multiple people.
Oh, I see.
Those dudes just fell off. Believe it or not, they're walking on air. Greatest American hero. Y'all remember that shit? William Catt. He took Harry to the prom and then he became a superhero.
Yes, he was also in House,
That's right.
not the television show with the fine doctor.
now. Yes, that's very entertaining, Barge Hog. Can you stabilize us?
So the plane banks out, becomes level. Austin, you essentially lost your ready to action. Because
I would imagine.
Yeah. Todd, what's your technology?
D4
Okay, roll that.
for a total of, holy shit, that's a 3. Ooh. What the fuck?
What'd you roll? Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Up there with the abacus.
So, yeah.
But
so,
not on the specialty die.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
You crit on the specialty die. You fumble on the d20.
Oh, well, that seems...
Logical.
Look, man, I didn't write these rules.
Fuck, man, that's what I get for taking Oxy. God damn it.
So Lizard Lips notices that the cargo bay doors start to open at the rear of the plane. There's some movement outside the main hatch. Like, you guys can see, this plane is, an old-fashioned cargo plane. There's, porthole windows just all along the exterior of the cargo bay. Lizard Lips sees a Cobra trooper look in. The sound of something slapping against the side door. A head also peers down through the front plexiglass windshield of the plane as well.
So has Heretic steadied himself at this point?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay.
Todd Bartog sees a Cobra trooper in the black bandana, blue helmet, peering upside down, so to speak, into the cockpit. He puts a pistol against the windshield and starts shooting into the cockpit at you. Corey, Lizard Lips in the back, 4 guys swing in through the open cargo bay door with assault rifles. Now, one thing you can always do as a reaction is go prone, which would increase your defenses versus them. They are going to be shooting guns.
Okay, one of my perks is mobility. Once per turn, you can sprint or hide as a free action.
Oh,
I would like to hide
okay.
in the shadows
Okay, cool. Yeah.
like a vampire.
No, I got it. So 4 guys come in through the rear cargo bay. There's a muted explosion as some shape charge blows the side door off its hinges and it flies out, and a guy crawls in that way. Corey, it is Lizard Lips' turn. You're hidden.
Yes, but not for long. So the 4 guys that just came in,
Yes, they are advancing down the cargo bay towards the cockpit.
are they in single file? How are they walking here?
No, they're kind of spread out. So the plane, big cylinder, of course. There's cargo stacked in the center. There's 2 aisles essentially on either side. It's also, there's some maze parts because the cargo is not packed very well because you guys essentially just took off. So essentially 2 are coming down each side of the cargo bulk. If that makes sense.
And the cargo is all not strapped down. It's just
Some of it's
flying wildly.
Some of it is strapped down. There's bits and pieces flying around here. It's not all Lego bricks in a tennis ball can.
Is there any large cargo that is strapped down?
Ferret ATV.
Lizard Lips is going to cut the straps on the ferret and try to kind of push it towards the advancing troops.
I don't think you would have to push it. If the cargo door is open, that
Sure,
shit is getting
but
sucked out.
I would like to turn the steering wheel to make sure it is
Sure.
going towards.
You don't want to.
them.
You don't want to run into the. So I assume. So your intent here is to essentially knock 2 of them out of the plane.
Hopefully,
What skill are you using to kind of guide you on this?
I'm going to say finesse,
Okay.
and my finesse is a D4.
They're going to try to evade, obviously.
So I got a 22 and I got a 4 on my 4-sided die. So that's a crit, right?
It is a crit.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you can describe how you take 2 guys out with the ferret.
So Lizard Lips sneaks over to the ferret, cuts the straps on it, holding it in place, and slowly aims it towards the unsuspecting Cobra guys. He also mounts an arrow on the front of it for extra stabbing.
Yeah.
And then just kind of gently lets it go like a paper lantern at a funeral.
Yeah. So at
Big
first,
on.
at first it's not moving much. It's just kind of sliding, and then Barjog starts climbing, and it just, it's like the ice at the back of the glass getting knocked loose and just goes all over. Yeah. These guys get smashed by a ferret. Ah! And they're being pushed inexorably just really fast towards the end of the cargo bay. And just as they get to the end, another Cobra trooper swings down right in their path. He's like, "Oh my god!" And he gets hit too, and 3 of them go tumbling out with the ferret. The other 2, it's one of those Joe ninjas. Shoot him!
I disappear back into the shadows.
Yeah, because you can just hide as a free action
Yeah.
again, can't you?
Yep.
It is Heretic's turn.
So as Lizard Lips melts into the shadows, Heretic steps into view and racks the slide on his assault rifle.
So there's a Cobra trooper coming in the side door, and there's 2 more that you can see at the far end of the cargo bay. Obviously, Lizard Lips is between the far 2 and you, and
Okay, so am I closest to the guy by the side door?
you are, sir.
All right.
He's like 5 feet away.
We're going to unload in his face. I'm using my free action to take aim, so that's going to upshift me to D8.
Okay.
That's a 21.
Yeah, so the guy lands on his feet, and there's this burst of assault rifle fire, and he just goes flying out of the plane again. Blood spray left on the floor, screaming as he falls into the dark abyss of the night below. There's a dramatic flash of lightning, and we see Heretic's face.
It's the first time he's looked cool this session.
Yeah. It's like the end of Apocalypse Now. He's Martin Sheen sneaking up on
He stands heroically as the lightning flashes behind him, and then he barfs again.
Are you going to do anything other than shoot a dude?
Picture more kind of just spits up.
Now remember, you have an assault rifle, so it has a load action. So if you move, you forsake loading it to shoot next round. Unless you didn't move next round and reload it.
Yeah, but I still have 2 other free actions.
You do.
So I'll push myself to dive behind some cover while I jam another clip into the rifle.
Okay. Barjog.
You know what? Going down seemed to help. So now I'm going to try going up.
Wow. Science.
Now,
Damn it, I was drinking whiskey.
Bartog, are you sure you've never flown a plane? Seem to be an expert on how it works. Up and down. That's all you need.
Nope, just Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the only one I've ever done.
I played Top Gun on the NES.
Jesus.
Refueling is hard.
Still got the floppy disk.
Can Barjog use a free action to push himself to, make the plane
Climb?
go up?
He can? Sure.
Yeah.
You have what? 1 free action?
Yes.
Yeah,
so.
you can climb easily.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that, and we're now moving from a Fly to the Angels by Slaughter to Pink Floyd's Set Controls for the Heart of the Sun.
Now there is still the dude shooting at you through the cockpit window.
Well, that's why I want to go up, but as I'm doing that, I'm also gonna draw
Jiggle.
my shotgun
Okay.
Okay.
and try to shoot that sumbitch off the plane.
Shoot that sumbitch off the plane.
Hell yeah! Targeting is a D2. Ooh!
Was there a spider up there
God
with you?
damn it! I gave Kyle another fucking threat. I got a 1 on the D20.
God damn it.
Fucking Oxy. God damn
Yeah.
it. Fuck the Sackler family. Jesus. It's their fault.
They're the biggest pushers.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's a fumble. So Barjog shoves the shotgun at the cockpit window, and he's really high.
Yeah.
And the glass breaks, and he shoves the barrel through. He's like, "Oh man!" And the Cobra Trooper grabs the rifle and pulls it out and throws it off the aircraft.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I lost my goddamn shotgun. Holy shit.
Ninja turn.
I just lost my shotgun. If y'all see one laying around back there in the cargo hold, please bring it to the cockpit. 10-4 over and out.
Heretic, you're fairly sure you just saw one tumble past the side door.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe next time, don't take drugs. If you're having problems with pain, try echinacea root. That's a little lizard lip secret.
Echinacea, goddamn.
Learned that one from me, Mimi.
Little banger wisdom from Lips.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 of the guys got knocked out. There's one from that group that came in through the cargo, right?
So there's one guy that came in through the passenger door,
Yes.
or the side door. Heretic wasted him.
Yeah.
4 guys came in the back initially.
Yeah.
A 5th guy showed up at the end.
Okay.
And so you took out 3 dudes, but there's still 2 guys in the cargo bay.
Gotcha. And I'm still hidden.
You're still completely hidden. They're looking around. Where is he? I don't know.
So, still hidden from the shadows, I'm going to shoot my bow at one of them.
Okay.
Preferably, if they're lined up, the guy in the back. My plan is the other guy won't see the arrow zip past because it's probably dark, and
Yeah, and I mean, it's an arrow. It's
I'm
not like
wanting
it's
to take them out silently and
Yeah.
not draw attention to myself from the shadows.
ninja-like.
Like ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my targeting's a D2. That's another crit.
Nice.
And
Nice.
that's a 22.
Fuck yeah.
Can I line them both up and kill both of them with one arrow?
Arrow goes through one dude's head.
I mean, pretty ninja-y.
Yeah.
I do that.
So there's this moment where there's something loose in the cockpit rattling around. It hits some guy's foot. What's that? And they both like pan their guns down with flashlights on them. I'm like, oh, it's just an MRE. And then an arrow just goes through both their heads. They're so close together.
Yes.
And the wind just picks them up and takes them away like lovers.
Hate to do that to you, gents, but way of the ninja.
And I assume you're just going to hide again.
I disappear back into the shadows. Good night.
there are no remaining Cobras, correct? Except for the one on the cockpit?
No, I didn't say there are no
okay.
remaining Cobras that you can see.
All right.
But there is the one on the cockpit who's going to be shooting at Barge Hog.
Fucking bring it.
Pretty much point blank, I would say. if the
Pretty much
window's
point blank,
broken.
yeah. He fires multiple times. Barge Hog, his bulletproof vest just eats it. The guy just looks at this dude who just took 3 slugs to the chest and is just still flying the plane. So 3 more Cobra troopers swinging through the cargo bay,
Oh, God.
looking for lizard lips. Corey, you're going to need to roll an opposed infiltration, which I'm sure you're probably really good at.
Pretty good.
You can have an edge because it's dark.
My infiltration's a D4, and I have a specialization in stealth, so I roll a D2 and a D4. Pick the highest from that, correct?
Yep.
Ooh.
Looks pretty fucking good
Yeah,
to me.
That looks
double
like 2
crit on
crits.
both my specialty die and
So-
13, so 17 total, and I critted.
Yeah, so you obviously take the D4.
Yes.
Right. And so 17. They rolled a 23. There were 2 assists essentially to one guy, which gives them an uptick and an edge. There he is. So Lizard Lips is trying to move between hiding positions, and there's this moment where he's just silhouetted with their flashlights. There he is. So they open fire.
I feel like Lizard Lips would like be shocked that flashlights. I use like a chupacabra getting discovered.
What is you're a ninja, so what's your evasion?
19.
Okay. Lizard Lips does this flip and roll, bounces off the side of the aircraft because there's just machine gun fire going off, blowing holes in the fuselage.
Bouncing around like Yoda.
Yeah. Equipment, cargo is just exploding into confetti,
Haha, hey, haha, have at ya.
bullets ringing off the floor, and then they stop. Did we get him? I don't think so.
You sure didn't. And I can tell you that in Israeli, too.
So Heretic just finished throwing up a little bit, looks up, another shape comes into the cargo bay, another Cobra trooper, draws a knife, lunges at Heretic. What is your toughness? Or evasion, whichever's higher. I'm going to let you guys use whichever's higher when you're defending. Unless it's like something specific.
All right, so toughness is 14. Actually, evasion is 16.
He rolled a 1.
Nice.
So I'm going to use one of these and re-roll that.
One of your story points.
Yeah, use one of my stored points. So he rolled a 16. What is yours?
16.
Nice. So a knife sinks into your shoulder.
Ugh.
Oh, no. Austin's getting hurt.
First time this game.
First time in this game. And the guy, it's a Cobra trooper. He's in this advanced rappelling gear. There's a tether line going out the back. And he's stabbing, and you can see he's trying to, Cobra Commander sends his regards. Well, I mean, not really. This mission doesn't rate his attention, but like, He would if he knew, Joe. I'm Ross Smith. I'm a Cobra trooper, and I just wanted you to know who's stabbing you. Cobra.
Poor Ross. Patreon subscriber, thank you. Ross is the nicest fucking guy, too.
He is.
And we've made him a Nazi and a lackey Cobra trooper. Who's probably going to die pretty bad.
Yeah, he's a Cobra. It is Heretic's turn.
Heretic reaches up and seizes the hand holding the knife into his shoulder and says, "Return to sender, Cobra scum," and unloads his assault rifle directly into the dude.
Jesus, Austin.
It's a bit much, Austin.
He just got this job.
Are you having problems at home? Where is this anger coming from?
He flunked out of college
Right,
because
he
he had to go home and help his sick
This
mother.
is supposed to be fun.
I'm kidding. Kill him.
He was
Okay.
he was sent there directly from a Scared Straight program.
I'm in a bad mood. I've already thrown up twice.
He's got a
Cobra
cat at home.
runs Dare. Yes, don't do drugs, do Cobra. So just roll your targeting. But I'm going to spend a black one and increase his defense by 5. I'm going to use a story point because this is Ross Smith,
Yeah.
Yeah.
important Cobra person.
Yeah.
Oh, man, an ICP, huh?
There's no way I just made Ross into a third bad person.
Yeah, he's a juggalo as well.
You can see like there's a little bit of white face paint underneath his mask.
Came straight from the gathering.
It was just right there, and Corey snatched it. He just
Grabbed it out of the air. I'm sorry, Ross.
So with him so close, it's very easy for me to take aim then. So I'm going to upshift to D8.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, is that a good?
There we go.
Or no?
It was not. That's a 5.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Well, you got a little puke on the trigger.
You bring the assault rifle up, and he grabs the barrel, and there's that movie scene where you struggle over the gun is going off, and you just make a ring of shots around the cargo bay. He's holding onto it, and it's just, going off crazily.
All right, so then I'm going to use my movement and my extra action to push myself again.
Okay.
I extricate myself from the knife and dive backwards, again reloading another clip into the assault rifle.
Okay. Todd Barchon.
All right, just to let you know, Pink Floyd Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun is still playing because that's a long ass fucking song.
Well,
There's a moment where everybody on the plane is like, "Hey, the song's over." No, it's not.
No, it's Pink Floyd. Barjog, he's got the plane is flying up. The dude outside on the other side of the window is hanging on. I mean, there's holes in it because he shot at me already.
Yeah.
And Barjog looks at the guy right in his eyes, a Cobra motherfucker, and says, "Hey, you ever heard that song by Aerosmith, Janie's Got a Gun? Well, guess what? Barjog's got a gun." And he pulls his pistol out.
It's like, I know. I already took one.
call me Janie Buttercup.
So targeting.
D2 and a D20. All right, Barjog's going to take care of this shit right now. I feel a good roll coming on. Here we go. Fucking shit. It's a 5.
Well,
Barjog says this dramatic line, pulls his pistol, aims it, and the guy's gone. Just even fires a couple shots like, "Wow, oh, he moved."
Ah, shit.
You hear scrambling, thumping on top of the cockpit.
God damn it.
Hey, Ninja.
hello.
It's your turn. You were revealed last round.
But I pranced away, and
Well,
they don't see me now.
Yes, if you use one of your free actions at the top of your turn, you could disappear into the shadows.
I do that.
But I mean, I assume you're going to attack them.
Okay, as I'm prancing and cavorting,
Just a frolicking. So they just opened fire.
Right.
There's still bullet casings rattling off the floor. They're all reloading. Did we get him? I don't know.
midair in one of my cavorts, I lob a stun grenade at them.
So you're gonna lob a stun grenade. Yeah, it's just gonna fly through the air. Roll your targeting.
Will do. 22. It's a 20 on the 20 sided die.
Turns out their evasion is 30.
Shut the
No.
fuck up.
Cobra scraped these guys off the street this morning. So what's the damage on the stun grenade? I assume it's all non-lethal, but
One stun.
so essentially they all take one stun, and they're low-level troops, so they could be knocked out. Some of them could be knocked out.
Okay.
If theoretically, let's say two of them are left up, they would heal once. They would heal the damage at the end of their turn if they aren't knocked out immediately. But they would not be able to move
Until the end of their next. So basically,
until the end of their next
their
turn.
next turn's fucked.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I do that.
So I need to make some essentially saving throws for these guys. Okay, so we see the stun grenade flying through the air. It hits one of them. Oh, damn. This blast of light and sound. Lizard Lips, he has these photoreactive visor that blocks the light, and when it blinks out, there's 3 completely unconscious Cobra troopers being, tossed around the deck
Oh, shit.
by Barge Hog's excellent piloting. There's only 1 Cobra left, as far as you guys know, and it is actually his turn. Last action, Heretic fell back a bit into the cockpit, presumably. So he looks at you, looks around, moves into the cargo bay, ducks behind this pallet of cargo, and you can hear him rummaging around. When next you see him, he has this satchel clutched in his arms, and he leaps out the passenger door
Oh.
into the air. And a few seconds later, you can hear Lizard Lips. You can hear the sound of some engines on top activating up, and you see 4 Cobra claws fall back behind you. Claws are like these machine gliders. They use them all the time in the cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they've got guns and missiles on them because Cobra.
Yeah.
And 4 of these fly off the back of the cargo plane, heading down into the clouds. You see Ross Smith paraglide to one of them, grab hold, and they disappear into the darkness. And bursting from that cloud bank behind the plane is the Rattler. And it's going to shoot y'all.
Okay.
All right.
I disappear into the shadows first.
So, Todd, for the sake of argument, we'll say that this cargo plane has 6 health.
Okay.
The nose cannon on the Rattler spins up, and hundreds of anti-tank ballistic rounds just shatter the hull of the cargo plane. Todd, it's going to take 3 sharp damage.
Yikes.
Heretic's turn.
Heretic leaps to his feet, unslings his sniper rifle, and falls to a prone position at whichever door is relevant here.
You could be out the side door.
Okay. All right. Can I still see the Raptor? All right.
I mean, it's behind the plane, sitting there,
all right.
chewing you guys up.
Heretic immediately goes into a prone position, taking aim with the sniper rifle, and he leads that target and fires a bullet directly at the cockpit.
Okay, so obviously trying to take out the pilot.
All right, so I'm prone. That's one upshift.
Yes.
I'm taking aim. That's another upshift.
It is.
And I'm specialized as a sniper, so I get to roll everything. Oh, that's a 20 on the 20-sided die. Let's see what else comes next.
Your target numbers are 21, so if any of those are max, you would want to take the crit.
All right, so it's a total of 24.
Yeah, so the rifle fires, and you can see the cockpit glass crack, and the Rattler abruptly banks hard left and disappears into a cloud bank. Barge Hog, it's your turn.
Well, we finally come to the end of Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun by Pink Floyd, so Barge Hog's going to fire up Ozzy Osbourne's Flying High again. Obviously, we're flying through a thunderstorm,
Yes.
and so the Rattler is tracking us by radar, am I right?
He just eats a lot of carrots, man. He's just got real good eyesight.
Okay.
Yes, definitely radar.
All right, I'm going to take the plane down to where it can hopefully fly underneath the radar.
I mean, I support you.
I appreciate
That's what I
that.
love
Thank you.
about Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm
Just supportive.
So this would be my driving, I'm assuming?
You're driving versus his technology.
Can we help him in any way?
If you're creative, sure.
Well, we could shut the cargo door.
That would help. That would definitely help the aerodynamics.
Heretic
Sure.
does that.
So, yeah, if you can come up with ways to help him, I'll definitely allow it. Mechanically, what that means, for assistance, you can either give him an edge or a +1 shift.
One of my perks is I have like a excellent night vision.
Okay.
Can I help him navigate visually?
Sure.
Like almost kind of low, a little bit lower. You can get lower.
If you
How low can you go? I was quite good at limbo at the county fair.
if you
I would imagine ninjas would always win at limbo.
Very good at limbo.
if you spend a story point, yes, you could help with that.
I spend a story point.
Okay, Austin.
Heretic's shutting the cargo door.
So Todd, you got to have an edge and +1 up. So what's your driving?
My driving is D4, so that goes up to D6. Correct?
Yeah, 2d20 and d6.
2D20 and a D6. Rolled a 15.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
Excellent.
So you guys are over the barren Alaskan tundra. There's this herd of reindeer. Suddenly one of their heads looks up. One of them looks around. That dumb deer look just before headlights. And this fully loaded cargo plane just comes roaring over the herd like 5 feet. They all freak out, just running.
Barge Hog's like, Merry Christmas, motherfuckers!
At about 30,000 feet. This Rattler's flying around. The Stratoviper's shoving a bandage in his wounded shoulder, and he's talking to the Televiper, who's in his gunner position, tracking. I believe we lost him. The Stratoviper. What do you mean we lost him? I've been hunting these guys since Summit Station. They're not on the radar, sir.
Is that the same damn Rattler that was at
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Oh, shit.
Guy tears his helmet off. It's this handsome, attractive, roguish-looking Cobra pilot.
What's his name?
It is Chris Riley, Cobra Stratoviper pilot.
Chris Riley, thank you for being a Patreon
And I better make a note that he's a Stratoviper pilot or I'll forget that.
Yeah. Chris Riley, thank you for subscribing to our Patreon and for being handsome.
And so the Televiper says, I'm sorry, sir. He's lost. We're not going to be able to find him. They'll never find you. And he pushes the eject on the gunner position
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
and shoots the guy out into space.
I didn't know that was an option. Well, Bartog, sorry. Just kidding.
And the Rattler banks, heading back to Cobra's other secret Arctic base. Meanwhile, Bargehog is flying dangerously low.
Yeah.
Fuel is low. Still appreciable amount out from Harp.
Is there another ferret in here that I could siphon gas out of?
Yeah.
Came in third place at the siphon contest at the fair.
You absolutely can. Now, I mean, if you, put diesel fuel in a
Yeah.
jet engine,
Probably not good.
I'm sure it'd be great.
We've already got a motorcycle tire in the front of this thing.
So, Todd, you're going to have to make a drive test to get infinitely spitting distance of Harp before the plane just runs out of gas.
Okay. My driving is D4. Can I spend a story point and roll as if I'm specialized?
You can. This is target number 15.
All right, Heretic's also going to add some assistance. We pulled a map at Skagavik that had the Cobra plans of attack, and Heretic's now going to use that map to assist Bargehog in navigating.
Okay. You can if
Just
you
holding it up, see?
Yeah.
See?
spend a story point and you can assist.
Absolutely.
You're looking for 15.
All right. That's a 15 on the nose.
Just got it. So the engine only red lines when in the distance with the sun coming up behind you, you can see the field of antennae that is the Harp facility. Beautiful Alaskan countryside
America.
down below you.
I doubt it.
You are definitely crashing. So Todd, here's your choice.
Okay.
You can eke it out and try to crash on the Harp facility,
Okay.
or you can belly it in the tundra outside it.
Can we jump out the back and parachute to safety?
You absolutely can.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I think
that's-
that would
that's the obvious
actually.
choice.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean-
if the plane crashes hard enough, it's going to take them a while to realize there's no bodies on board.
Yep.
Yeah,
And there's dead Cobra bodies. Strip them naked, boys. They'll never know. They'll just think it's more naked Joes.
That's right.
I don't know why they need to be naked. But okay.
Oh, if they're wearing Cobra uniforms.
the plane is going to
Literally
explode.
no other option.
It's the Naked Brigade from G.I. Joe. Naked Joes.
They're getting going through the plane break. Wait a minute, these guys aren't naked.
I'm pretty sure.
Quick, I've got a tribal tattoo. Draw that on there, real quick.
So you guys point break out the back of the cargo plane.
Yes.
It immediately banks, starts tumbling end over end, and slams into tundra, exploding into 1,000 pieces.
Hanging from his parachute, Heretic pukes again.
Boy, he's got a delicate little tummy. Try echinacea root. Helps everything.
Everybody make an acrobatics to land safely.
Goddamn
Oh,
right.
awesome.
Lizard Lips got an 18.
Barjo got an 11.
Barely does it.
Guess what Heretic rolled?
You're dead.
Yep.
A 1.
God damn it.
Oh, let me fish in here. Take me one of them little story points for the GM. Austin, you take 1 health.
1 damage?
Yes, 1
Okay.
damage.
I'm down to 1.
So you guys land just outside the Harp facility. It's early morning. You can see people are starting to drive into work. There's a couple of onlookers in the parking lot kind of at a distance, and you can see pointing and looking at 3 guys that just parachuted outside their office.
2 guys that landed.
Yeah,
one
the
guy
one
that
guy.
face planted.
It's
Hanging
just
from a tree.
holding his ankle and going, what are you guys doing?
I disappear into the shadows.
I could use a nap, and Oxy's kicking my ass.
A few minutes later, like one of those security golf carts rolls up. Meow. Hey, fella.
Wait, so are these just the people that actually work there? It's not
Yeah.
Cobra guys? Oh,
No.
okay. I killed them.
Yeah, they tell security. Security golf cart comes up. Hey, how you doing?
We're doing quite well. How are you? What's your name? I'm Lizard Lips.
Did you guys just crash a plane?
We did.
Perhaps you're familiar with G.I. Joes.
We're heroes.
I think I'm gonna have to call this one in.
That's fine. Reach out to the United States military. Ask for Major Wallace. He'll vouch for us.
Okay.
Another thing you should know, Cobra's coming.
Is that like a band?
It's a bad bunch of fellas. We're here to help you. So whatever weapons you got, get them going.
You see,
If you don't have weapons, grab a common chair. You can sharpen the edge and make it a stabbing weapon.
he appears to have a walkie-talkie.
That's only a weapon in E.T.
Nice.
Also, y'all got anywhere in there a fella could take a nap? I could use a little shut-eye before Cobra arrives and we have to fight him off again.
And perhaps an ankle wrap for our friend Heretic here.
Well, I could take you guys to the main building if you need a ride.
That sounds reasonable. Get your weapons ready. Prepare to kill.
Let's do
Heretic
it.
struggles to his feet and staggers over to the security guard and holds up the data tape they took from Summit Station.
Have you ever seen Seven Samurai? Or perhaps The Magnificent Seven?
I saw the new one with Chris Pratt and Denzel Washington.
That'll do.
Oh, no.
Prepare to kill.
Cowboys are attacking?
Cobras.
So you guys pile in the golf cart and and takes you up to the main building. It's like HARP, maintained by the University of Alaska.
They have a university up there?
Well, just the one.
teaching reindeer?
You guys go in and it's just an office building. There's a receptionist looking at you. You guys are, bloody, burned,
Hi.
not looking great. The janitor's this really clean-cut looking white guy. He's mopping. He's like, "Are you guys okay?"
Yes. What's your name?
Steven?
Hello, Steven. I'm Lizard Lips. Better take that mop, sharpen her up, get ready to kill.
So the security guard. So do we need to call the police?
G.I. Joe's here.
Heretic holds up the data tape and says, "Take us to someone who's in charge.
And that's not his mixtape. That's a real tape.
Cobra is trying to hijack your antenna system and broadcast a signal over the Aurora Borealis."
So the janitor's Cobra. I saw those guys on Dateline.
They're terrible people.
Barchog also takes out a tape, but it's a cassette of Crocus, which contains their cover of Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. He's like, "Yo, listen to this, man. This is some underground shit right here. It fucking jams."
Lizard Lips thinks to himself, "Oh, if this janitor saw Dateline, I hope he didn't see Heretic on there."
Oh, no. It's canon. I changed my class of Predator to Sniper. We're
Okay.
not dealing with this shit anymore.
So the janitor looks at the security guard and says, "Hey, Adam, maybe we should take these guys to the boss." And he says, "Oh, okay. Come on this way, guys." And the two of them take you, into the office building, down a couple of hallways. You pass by some, very bored-looking college students in a computer lab.
I do a flip to entertain them. Like to bring a little sunshine to everybody's day. Office work is hard work, and I understand. You're doing a great job, fellas.
You go into a maintenance area. There's people showering. You go back into this. It's like a
They're just showering in the wide open.
no. It's like a
Janet.
locker
She's
room.
getting married.
Sorry, this rather small office. One of those big heavy metal desks from like the 80s.
Calm down, Bartok.
Did you say heavy metal?
And there's this young, really clean cut guy behind it. Looks very bored. He looks up, raises some eyebrows. He's got this red coat on. It's unbuttoned, and he says, "Sit down, gentlemen." And the janitor says, "They're saying Cobra's going to attack, sir." And Adam, the security guard, "Yeah, that's right. That's what they said." The guy behind the desk says, "Oh, that's interesting. Cobra. What makes you think Cobra is going to attack HARP?"
Heretic slams the data tape down onto the desk and says, "Because they need your antenna array to broadcast this signal."
And that's on this disc?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. He picks up a phone on his desk. "Hey, Marty, can you come in here for a second?" Another guy comes in, really clean cut, look freshly shaven. Here, can you take this data down to analysis?
Hold on a minute there. That's property of the Joe team.
I thought you were giving it to us to look at. You said it's
Wherever
proof?
it goes, we go.
No, you must trust us. And if not, call Major Adam Wallace. He's a fine fella that's kind of a dick.
Well, I don't think we have to call anybody.
I think we do.
I think you better.
Okay, do you want us to look at this tape or not?
Absolutely not. You need to listen to us as Joes.
You can take a
Okay.
look at it, but we go with it.
Okay, do one of you want to go with Marty?
Heretic follows him.
Oh, boy.
Okay, and you two guys are G.I. Joe members.
My code name's Barge Hog. This here's Lizard Lips. That other fellow over there that gave you the data, that is Heretic.
So Marty and Heretic go out, and he's taking you like across the office. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you bringing this to our attention. You must have gotten some outdated information. I can't think of any reason why we would attack Harp.
I draw my sword.
He closes his uniform. It's a Crimson Guard commander's outfit. He puts on his helmet because we already control this base. And we'll roll initiative next time.
God damn. Nothing but rolling
So Heretic's
initiative.
one-on-one with Marty?
Yeah, don't worry. He's an
With
elite
Marty.
Crimson Guard commando. You'll be fine.
God.
Yeah, so the Crimson Guard, for those who don't know, they're
They're kind of like the Emperor's Guard in Star Wars.
They're
Like
yes,
the red suits.
The one different aspect is that they have these cool red uniforms, and I remember the action figure had bayonets on their rifles, so that was awesome.
Pretty cool.
But they will infiltrate places as just regular employees
Yeah.
and just stay undercover for years, and that's what all these guys are.
Wow.
Happened to me in my last radio job.
Say, you should have been tipped off by the fact that it was a clean-cut janitor. Because there are never clean-cut janitors. This is America.
Wow. There goes our janitor listeners.
Yeah.
God.
Jesus.
Are any of our Patreons janitors? Because
Most
we
of
just
them.
lost them.
I think Kenny is. Yeah, but that's episode 29. Whatever number. G.I. Joe. Special thanks to our Patreon members. The security guard, Patreon member Adam Story. You're now in the Crimson Guard. Congratulations.
Good job,
Oh,
janitor.
and another one, Steven Ryder, also.
Yeah.
Crimson Guard member.
And also, thank you to our sponsor, Barrel and Bond. Barge Hog thinks they need Bush Light on tap. They haven't got that yet, but they do have plenty of good bourbon.
Lots of bourbon.
But definitely go in and ask for Bush Light.
Yeah, but they do have they have beer and
do.
good craft beer and wine selection. It's a delightful place.
Excellent charcuterie.
They want you to go behind the bar and just help yourself.
They
It's self-serve.
They love that.
Thanks for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
Austin.
Hey kids, it's your old buddy Barge Hog. And I want to talk to you today about the media. Sometimes the media is good. It can give you the weather forecast or let you know if Jackal's going to be playing at this year's DuQuoin State Fair. But sometimes the media don't tell you the whole story. If you only depended on the media for your news, you'd never know that it was Cuban exiles, the U.S. government, and the mafia that conspired to kill JFK. Or that Bush did 9/11. Or that Stevie Wonder ain't really blind. What I'm saying is, sometimes you need to do your own research. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle.